your skin, that shit is popping, girl. Body on 10, damn, you got it, girl. You gotta boss up, getting them checks, living your best, racks up. Keep walking with confidence. Effortlessly, you let them know who is in command. You just that and more. Don't forget it. God worked hard on you for sure. Lexus Exodus. Shout out to my exes. Hey booze, hey! It is Lexus Exodus, leader of the Black Woman Exodus. How are you guys doing? Like always, if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. Please share. Please say what's up to me in the comment section. Say what's up to me in the chat. Hey, y'all in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. Also, when you have a moment, please pause this video and follow the backup channel. It is called LexX. That's Lexex. You can also find a link in the description below. Also, if you have any suggestions or any ideas for any new stories, feel free to share that to me to my Gmail. That is lexusexoduschannel@gmail.com. Also, if you bop into the intro song and you enjoy it, you can now stream it on all streaming platforms. That's right, you asked for it, so I did it. You can now stream the Lexus Exodus Full Intro song on iTunes, Apple Music, and Spotify. So let's get started with an Ask Lex letter. This letter is from Vani. She says, I am a 20-year-old woman that lives in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been subscribed to you for at least 2 months now, and I must say that I love your videos. I really appreciate how you take your own life experiences as lessons to help younger women like myself. Thank you so much, Vani. I really appreciate you listening and supporting. She says, my question is about my negative feelings towards Tyrone's recently. Within the past 2 weeks, I was not only followed by a Dusty my age, but also was harassed by an older Dusty who had a wife. With the first situation, I was going to a car wash to clean my car. However, I noticed a blue Cadillac with tinted windows following me everywhere I went. It followed me into the vacuuming section and the car washing section. When I was finally able to see who was following me, it was 2 Tyrones in their late teens, early 20s. When I made eye contact, they just smiled at me creepily. I had a gut feeling that they were up to no good and I needed to leave. When I left, their car followed me for 20 minutes. I didn't feel comfortable going home, so I just kept making random turns. Unfortunately, this didn't work because they were behind me the whole time. The only reason I was able to get away was because I drove my car next to a police car with a white cop in it. Then these men gave up. Unfortunately, less than 2 weeks later, I had to deal with a 50-year-old Dusty harassing me at work. He was asking me, when do I get off? How often do I work here? And asking inappropriate questions. He even had the nerve to do this with his wife and child there. My gosh. At first, I tried to be cordial with him because I was terrified of what he'd do to me if I rejected him. It doesn't help that almost every week a woman is getting shot, punched, or M-worded for just telling these men no. Man, tell me about it, sis. While the creeper was talking to me, one of my white male coworkers noticed my distress. He asked if I needed help. I said yes, and he stayed by my side until the man finally left. The coworker even said that the man was glaring daggers at me, but wouldn't look at him at all. Lol. Oh my gosh, they save all that smoke for women, but when they're confronted by other groups of men, they cower away. Okay. Then she says, even the man's wife had the nerve to glare at me. She's a mammy instead of confronting her husband/boyfriend. With all that to say, is it wrong that I feel safer around random white men than random Tyrones? I don't seem to have a problem with the men in my family, but there's been some times where I felt like I was protected by random men who are white than those who are in my family. Ciao. Then she says, sorry for the long email, but I wanted to give a little bit of context for this particular question. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to read this. Sincerely, Bonnie. Girl. Okay. So, Bonnie, so you asked, is it wrong that you feel safer around random white men than Dusties? Hell no, you're not wrong, girl. You're not wrong. I'll use myself, for instance, and as you know, I'm very vocal about my experiences. I've been sexually assaulted by Tyrones. I've been physically assaulted and choked and slammed and tossed around the room by Tyrones. And no one was there to protect me, not even the men in my family. As a matter of fact, I remember one instance where my father was witnessing me being verbally abused by my ex, and he did nothing. He did nothing. He passively allowed it to happen as opposed to saying, hey, chill out, man to man. He did nothing and just passively sat there and watched it happen. And I think my ex, my Dusty, had taken my phone or something. And, I was really frustrated and flustered by it and was trying to leave. And my father did nothing but just said passively, oh, let's go. Let's just get out of here. So no protection from the men in my family either. As a matter of fact, the only people who protected me when I think about those situations, anytime that I was hurt by these Dusties, they were brides. They were police officers. They were innocent bystanders who intervened and tried to help and help protect and defend me from my ex's violent rampages. So I've been physically assaulted several times by these men. Not only that, the data shows that these men statistically are very violent and they tend to harm people. Not only do the statistics show that they commit crime at the highest rates, they tout about it themselves and brag about shooting and robbing and murdering people and rap songs. They'll do that themselves. So this information is confirmed straight from the horse's mouth. So it would, quite frankly, be silly if you didn't have this kind of reaction to these fools. So I liken it, just think of this analogy. It would be like if, say, you were burned up in a house fire, but then the next time you saw a building in flames, you weren't concerned. That doesn't make any sense, does it? It doesn't make any sense because you personally had negative experiences firsthand. Studies show that people who have experienced house fires are typically seriously wounded. Sometimes their lives are ended. And as a matter of fact, the last time you experienced a house fire, you endured third-degree burns. So it'd be common sense for you to be leery and for you to be frightened and anxious the next time you encountered a home that was on fire. That's common sense. You're not going to keep touching the fire to try to confirm again whether it's hot or not. You know what I mean? So no. I think you are totally legitimate in your concerns, and I think you should be leery. Black women like to do this thing where, we'll say, oh, well, that could be my brother or that could have been my son. But here's the thing. It's not. It's not. They're not related to you. And these Dusties have no reservations about separating you from the woman in their family. They are very staunchly clear that you dirty hoes and bitches ain't related to them and ain't a part of their family, so they don't give a F about you. So I encourage you to be the same way. We all should be the same way, and we all should not have any reservations or feel guilty or feel any kind of way about treating them like this. In this case, your life depends on it. I would be very careful if I were you, very cautious. You want to be on guard, lock your doors, clutch your purses when you're in close proximity with these fools. And I don't care what people say. Detractors can come in here, trolls can come in here and say that that's harsh, that's bigoted. You can say that if you want to, but I'd rather be a bigot that's still breathing. So F that. So that's my opinion. I totally agree that you need to be on guard. You need to be vigilant when dealing with these fools. I'm interested in what you guys think, ladies, in the chat and in the comment section. Please chime in if you have some other feedback or if you want to share some different ideas. Okay, so this is another installment of my daily series called the Blackistan Zoo, where we profile the dusty derelicts, crazy creatures, and animals in Blackistan. Let's get to it. So today we're going to talk about the side chick, y'all. So your side chick. So she is her appearance. So she has a wet behind, very empty pockets. She's very broke. Her habitat, so she's located anywhere laid up with a broke dust bucket. In her behavior, so these side chicks are the mammies in Blackistan. They're the pick-me's. They're very desperate and will seek a dustie's approval, even when it comes at their own expense. So they're pick-me's, and they have no pride and are willing to sacrifice their dignity to mess with men who already have wives and girlfriends, simply to temporarily attain the dust mite's affection and his attention. So they will engage in these secret relationships and these secret affairs with broke Tyrones and won't gain anything in return for these one-sided relationships. In fact, other than being afflicted with STDs, infections, abortions, and side babies, side chicks tend to leave these entanglements empty-handed. But they're totally fine with this because they truly believe that having a piece of a man is better than simply being alone. So they're big pick-me's, y'all. So, and Tyrones really love these women because they'll stroke their bruised egos and they'll help a Tyrone feel better about his lackluster life and his bleak accomplishments. So the first thing I want to show you guys is a video to kind of kick us off and to get us started that really talks through what you're dealing with as a woman when you deal with these nignogs and their side chicks that accompany them. So let's watch this and then we will talk through.
Brandon goes back into Ashley, and this is what Ashley looks like all over again. Now, this keeps happening for months because Brandon never told Ashley about Brittany. Ashley continues to go to the doctor because this is what her cultures commonly look like. The doctor simply just diagnosed her with chronic BV. So now Ashley thinks she has a huge issue with her vajayjay, when the issue in this entire situation is Brandon. In order for Ashley to clear up her issue, Brandon must clear up his issues. If Brandon clears up his issue, Ashley take medicine one last time to clear up her issues. Ashley will again be balanced, Brandon will again be balanced, and they will be back to having a regular, normal sex life. And when I make my videos, that's what I'm trying to explain.
Ew. My gosh. Woo! That bring back PTSD, y'all. So this woman is talking about BV. And I know as Black women, these types of issues like vaginal health is something that we tend to shy away from. But I do think as a Black woman, especially if you're a millennial, if you're in your 30s, if you are a Gen Xer or a boomer or fall anything in that spectrum, I do think that we have a responsibility to guide the youth and to help them make better life choices. So we also have to be very vocal and very transparent about teaching younger women and girls about vaginal health and about hygiene and also about sexual health and STDs. Personally, this is something my mother never taught me about, and I had to learn on my own. It was the blind leading the blind, honestly. So what this woman is saying is that if your pH balance is always off, women, you keep getting infections, you keep getting BV, bacterial infections, you keep going to the doctor and you're getting antibiotics. But whatever you do, regardless of what you do, you're changing your diet, you're drinking water, you're doing the things that you're supposed to do, it's still always thrown off down there. You know why? What's probably happening, especially if you're in Blackistan, it's because the dusty nignog that you laying up with can't keep his peen in his pants. And he's just reinfecting you with the side chicks BV over and over again. And that's what she's showing, how that happens, how, you know, the common denominator is this man that keeps going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So he keeps bringing his dirty peen after you done healed yourself and after you done, you know, change your diet, you're watching the detergents that you're using, you're watching the soaps that you're using, you're still thrown off down there and your pH balance is off because you keep messing with these dirty peen knickknacks. And it's so interesting because these men will tell Black women, oh, y'all stink. And, you know, I know the gay ones even like to call Black women fish. But in all actuality, a lot of times this will happen and women's pH balances will keep getting thrown off because these niggas got dirty peen. Okay, so I want, now that we've looked at that, I know, shoot, what a hell of a way to start. But now that we know that, I want to keep going. And I want to look at this clip that shows this elderly Black woman talking about her husband and his forever side chick. So let's watch this.
I love you. I don't care how you treated me. I love you. Miss you, Danny. You was a good daddy. You're so messy. Just in no way home was on Friday. Oh my God.
This don't make no damn sense.
What you say?
Let's watch it again.
What you say? You loved him, but what?
I love him, but you know, Peggy done it. He did me.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, but I love you. I'm praying for your soul to be saved. I still love you. I don't care how you treated me. I love you. Miss you, Danny. You was a good daddy. You're so messy. Just in no way home was on Friday.
Jesus. I can't. And I know it's emotional. Okay, so what you're watching is an elderly woman whose husband just passed. And at his gravesite, she's admitting and professing how this man always loved the side chick Peggy more than he loved her. And if you didn't catch it, the daughter is saying, oh, you's a good daddy. You still came home on Friday. Why do we do this? Why is this okay? I remember a long time ago telling a therapist how I really felt like my father was a good father. He attempted to provide for me. He was always very hardworking. He always made it very clear that he loved me, always made an attempt to be active in my life, but he treated my mom like ish. And I remember the therapist saying, well, how can you consider him a good father if he mistreated your mother? And when I tell y'all, my mind was blown because it's true. So think about how your mother's mood impacted you as a young child. Think about how, you know, her emotions and whatever temperament that she had, whatever demeanor that she had, how that influenced the whole entire household. So logically, someone who really cares about their children and who cares about, you know, their kids' well-being and their mental health, they're going to treat the person who is solely responsible for being the caretaker of them, they're going to treat them with love and respect. At the very least, respect. They're going to respect that person and not do things that hinder or harm that person. And but this is what we expect in Blackistan. He's still a good dad. He's still a good dad, according to this woman. Even though he mistreated her mother so badly that years later, I read the caption that they were married for 40 years. Years later, after they done buried this man, he's 6 feet underground. The first thing that resonates with her is how he loved Peggy more than her. Child, this don't make no damn sense. This don't make no damn sense. And he probably had a secret family across town. And my dad was a Rolling Stone just like this. He had a child years ago that he tried to keep a secret from me for a long time. And he ended up later coming out with it and marrying the woman. But I'm convinced that he still has secret children running around the city that I won't meet or know about until it's time to attend his funeral. A mess. Okay, so I want to keep going. So let's look at this next clip of a woman confronting her Dusty while he's out to eat at Red Lobster with the side chick. So let's watch this.
What is she? Listen, this? How could you do me like this?
A mess. So this woman talks about how she's been with this Dusty for 13 years. And here he is cupcaking with the next chick, taking the side chick to Red Lobster. I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all mammies, with y'all pick-me's and these dust mites. All right, here's another one that, believe it or not, it gets worse. This woman catches her boyfriend communicating with the side chick and washes his dreads with Nair. So let's watch this one.
When you find out your boyfriend texting another female, but he don't know, you know? I bet he gon' think twice next time.
Babe, you ready for me to wash your hair? And condition it?
Shampooing it first, so it don't seem suspicious. Lemma put a glove on. I don't want this shit on my hand. Ew, will this shit stink?
Oh my God. Dude, that's so cold.
Let it sit for like 3 minutes. Oh, MFG, it's really working. Maybe I went too far. He's gonna kill me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it keeps going. So here's part 2.
Okay, y'all. So when he found out what I had did to his head, he left, and I haven't seen him since. And today I got this picture. So he wound up having to get his head shaved, and I feel so bad, y'all. Like I really feel bad about it. Like I really, really do. But he don't want to talk to me or nothing. And y'all, please go to his page. Y'all plead with me. Go tell him I'm sorry. Tell him I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say except I'm sorry. I really felt like when it started, his stuff started coming out, I felt like I went too far. But now I really feel like I went too far. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all go tell him I'm sorry, kids. Help me. Come on, babe. I'm sorry.
You know, she reminds me of that one chick, the Gorilla Glue lady, who would be like, my hair, it don't move. She talked like her. But anyways, this woman is crazy. Like, seriously, you doing all that. You doing all that. With me, I'm sorry, I'm too cutthroat with that. You want to be with the next chick, get the F out. Who cares? Child. Okay. So I also want to show you guys these next couple of clips where a woman shows up to her dust mite's doorstep with a bat confronting the side chick. So let's watch these few and then we will chat. So here's part 1. Or no, I don't think that's part 1. Yeah, this is.
Hey, father-in-law, put this on camera. You got an old girl think she want Trill, but guess what? He don't want her. Girl, okay? He don't want you. Look, close the door. She talking bullshit. That way she talking. He don't want her either. And they really don't like you. Them just tolerate you. They really don't like you. And they don't like you either. Oh, they love me. They don't like you either. They don't like you either. So you leaving with her? Do that. Do that. They don't like her either, right? They don't like her either, right?
What's going on?
Nah, this mine. My property.
All right.
So that's what it's gonna be, right? When you came home telling me all this other stuff. I ain't, Mom. Try not to. No, it ain't gonna be here though, for real. It'll be all bloody back though. So you just look leave your stuff. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 and you clearly told her to leave, but she still here. Her time up. He told her to leave, but she still here. Your time up. Her time is up. But Trey, you should not lie. Only thing you should have said when you went over there, I don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? Going out, whatever. But you don't need to keep lying and being here with her. Then have me here, keep going back and forth. So what you gonna do, Trey? And it's sad, and I know your family getting tired of it. Right. So you told me you was gonna cut Kira completely off. You told me all this stuff, but you came back. And you know your sister don't need to be around this stuff. She talked to me about shit concerning her. She tell me she don't even like you at all. She love me. I'm the one spending time with her. I'm the one here with her, take up time with her, and your family. Your family spend time with me.
A mess. So it gets worse, guys. So let's watch this next clip, part 2.
This should come up on me, right? And you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do nothing. Not in the family yard. I'm not. Oh, you want us to take it down the street? Yeah, let's take it down the street. Come on. Because I'm ready. Let's take it down the street.
What y'all talking about?
No. She said, yeah. Shut up. I got to get her because she was disrespectful to me. You see how she keep coming up in my face? You being disrespectful to me. You say what you said to you. Say what you said. Say what you said. I never had an issue with her until she came for me. Whatever. First of all, I really got an issue with you for real now, Trevor, because you keep doing this. You keep saying you're going to cut her off. When you come back home, oh, I miss you, baby. I'm coming home, baby. Blah, blah, all this and all that. But you still keep coming back. Like, is it just all talk or what? Because you keep carrying on the same cycle. Yeah. You got to start this too. Like, for real, regardless if me and you together or not, whoever else you be with, it's going to be the same exact thing. Not trying to be funny. Even when you be with somebody different, she gonna run every female away that you try to be with. Whoever else she try to be with, she's still gonna be the same petty person. She's still gonna be the same petty person to bring every female away. Even when you try to move on with your life, even when you try to do better with your life and decide to change for the better, she's still gonna be right there to keep dragging you back. You gonna keep falling right back. So don't speak for me, okay? Would you not speak for me? For real. Would you rather sit here? No, she's hard-headed. Would you rather sit here and don't speak nothing like real? Why you want to keep doing this? I'm not speaking for myself. But like the more you do it, the more you can keep. Why do you want to keep doing it yourself? Why you want to keep doing it to yourself?
Step up.
I'll step back. I want to know. I'm asking you a question. You so dumb. Dumb and stupid. I'm very intelligent and very knowledgeable. Dumb. You dumb. Like one that's dumb. That's slow. Hey, no, you slow. That's slow. Let me say something. I don't think having the degrees I have. That's what you is. Child. But let me say something, Trail. So, like, are you gonna answer my question or what? Nah, yeah, your hair because you bought
this fool annoyed too.
You snuck out. You lied. You told them. I want it. I'm waiting on the question I asked you. The answer I asked you for real.
He yawning, y'all. How disrespectful.
You said what? I'm coming back. I promise. So are you going to answer the question I just asked? What is that? So you didn't hear anything I just said.
Okay, child. Y'all see this mess? Do y'all see this mess? The mammies is down that bad, y'all. Child, I can't. So she's shown up on the doorstep with a bag, and the girl's mama is outside. I don't know if y'all saw her talking to her mother. She's outside chuckling, laughing along with her, watching her engage in this bull crap. It couldn't be me, because I would have snatched my daughter up so quick. And I'm only 33, y'all. So they're sitting here debating, pleading, really, on why the other isn't good for this Dusty and why they should be chosen. Where they do that at? Where? This is so sad. So the one girl, the side chick with the curly hair, the educated one, she's giving him this whole motivational speech talking about he needs to change his life. And this dumb goofball ass fool is sitting there yawning and sighing and shit. It's like, why, sis, why are you sitting here fighting and arguing over this raggedy fool? Really? Whose beard don't even connect. Talking about the degree she has and how she's smart. Child, she has way too much to lose to be sitting here arguing with this fool just to be his side chick. And it's interesting because I know a lot of y'all will say, oh, it's the peen, you know, they're digmatized, but that ain't it. Because I know half the time, y'all not even coming like that for real. I've heard women who are twice my age who went through BS like this and, you know, some in their 30s, 40s, and 50s and still never even had an orgasm with the dude. I can't. And as a matter of fact, I want to do a show on the BBC myth because I know way too many Black women who just be sitting there like Celie, letting them bust it open and they not even busting a damn nut. Just I'll let him get it over with. I'll just lie here and hopefully he get over with this soon. Y'all. And I'm sorry, I don't want to be lewd like that, but it's like, are y'all getting anything out of this shit? Anything? If the dude's broke, you're not getting money. If his sex game is whack, you're not having orgasms. If he's cheating all the time and you're not getting love or loyalty, what the F is the point, y'all? What are y'all getting out of messing with these Dusties? Child, I can't. Okay. So I want to show you guys this next clip and shout out to AK who shared this. That's what I'll call you, sis. Thank you so much for sharing this, queen. Where the side chick is talking all this stuff online on Facebook Live. Meanwhile, the main chick pulls up on her and let's watch what happens.
Her ass. Yeah, this bitch takes showers 3 times a day. Woo, woo, woo. All that. But listen, I was fucking on your baby daddy before that nigga died. In your house, in your bed, in Ed's house. I'm fucking Nate all through this bitch on my mama.
There's no coming back from
There's
this.
never no coming back from this. I fuck Nate all through everywhere. Y'all's house, damn near your mama's house, your mama's basement.
Oh, shit.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Please speak after the beep.
I'll leave your dumb ass out this bitch stinking on my mama. Come on! Come on! Come on! This bitch came to drag my shit on my mama. they on live. No, bitch, this bitch pulled up. But thank God I keep my car. Thank God I keep my motherfucking car in drive every time. Y'all hoes will not get one up on me. Hey, that bitch start grabbing my shit. She ain't even did do nothing. Because y'all hoes need to know.
A mess. A mess. So this girl is bragging about having sex with a woman's baby dad who is dead on Facebook Live. And the girl pulls up on her and proceeds to beat her behind. I've never seen anything like this, y'all. I've never seen anything like this, but I know this is normal happenings in Blackistan. This is a mess. This is a mess. And here's my thing, y'all. How much do you want to bet that neither of these women have rings? I bet you the Nick-Nog probably didn't even have life insurance. In fact, I'd be willing to put money on it that he's very likely only left these two women with fatherless children with a burial bill and headaches and heartache. That's it. Y'all, if y'all don't divest, child. Okay, let's watch this last clip that I came across of this woman catching her husband getting married to the side chick. So let's watch this, y'all. Child, okay.
This man here is my husband. This is the child and he is the he is very strong with me. I don't know what's happening.
A mess. A mess. And this is your diaspora, Dusty. I've never seen, let's rewind it to the part where she walks in and sees her husband in a wedding, in the process of getting married to another woman. And this is your diaspora, Dusty. This is the kind that these content creators like to tell you will treat you better. Here he got a whole damn wife. She's carrying their baby on her back, for God's sake. I don't know if y'all can see this, but she has their baby wrapped up on her back. Let's see if I can see. Do y'all see this? That's the damn baby. That baby can't be more than 6 months old. And he up here, sitting here getting married to the next damn chick. And this is Zambia. And obviously, I don't know the marriage laws there or abroad anywhere. How is that possible? He got a whole damn wife and kids at home, and he's getting married again to the next chick. See? And here's my thing. Is it worth it, y'all? Is it worth all this? For real? Because after dealing with my ex's shenanigans and being so traumatized by Blackistan and these Tyrone's BS, I told myself, I remember vividly telling myself, F this, I guess I'll just be alone for the rest of my life. Shit. Because at least I'll have my peace of mind. At least I'll be able to sleep at night without having to look over my shoulder and wondering if this fool is having side babies everywhere, if he bringing me home STDs without having to, look over his shoulder and check his phone all the damn time. At least I can have peace and my home can be my refuge as opposed to us arguing and fussing and fighting and me getting my ass beat all the damn time. Is this worth it? I remember verbatim. It was just like yesterday. And obviously this was way before I met my husband, but I had threw in the towel. And I was only about, 25, maybe 26. And I was like, F that. Anything is better than that bull crap. And I didn't even have any pets or anything. And I was like, I'm washing my hands of it. I guess I'm going to just be alone for the rest of my life. Is it worth it, y'all? Is it worth all this? It's like y'all take anything, as long as y'all can say y'all got some semblance of a relationship, y'all will deal with anything. And it's not, the stats aren't making it any better for you guys, because here we know that Black women outnumber Tyrones. We just do. So off the rip, it's unequal, it's unbalanced, because we outnumber these men statistically. Not only that, when you take into account those who are in prison, those who are gay, those who have felonies, those who are broke, those who are substance abusers or unemployed, the stats are looking pretty bleak. The numbers are very small. And this is why y'all running around sharing these dudes. Y'all got me messed up. Really, y'all? And here's my thing, and I've said this before. I've heard on another channel someone say, why are y'all wasting y'all's time looking for the needle in a haystack when y'all can just go to the needle factory? Seriously. All you got to do is open your options. There's billions of men out here. But y'all sitting here settling for crumbs. And this is why y'all got these niggas' heads gassed up and they're thinking, oh, yeah, I'm going to be in a polyamorous relationship. Thinking that it's cool for them to have two, 3 girlfriends all shacked up in the house. Because it is bull crap. Because y'all let them get away with this mess. I can't, y'all. Divest. All right. That's all I got. Until next time. See you guys. Bye.
If y'all come across a red iPhone, can you please bring it to the sound stage? Red iPhone, appreciate it.